There. There you are.
Yo!
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Manuelito?
Ciao. Ciao, Manuelito.
So we're actually on set, and I got a little flash that you guys were doing your Insta Live, so I thought I'd say hi. Present you to my new collaborator.
Nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
Nosotros hablamos español también.
Oh.
Entonces, buenas tardes a todos.
Buenas tardes a todos.
Buenos días.
Buenos
en
días.
México también.
We have lots of fans from Mexico online today, so.
Ah, okay, los mexicanos.
He could speak to them.
Mucho gusto, entonces.
Ah.
Nice to meet everybody.
We are in Cinecittà, which is and actually X Factor is filmed in Studio 5, which is where Fellini made his greatest movies. You know, a lot of the studio stuff was done there. And we're in this huge studio and we're alone.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's gonna be dangerous for me.
It's perfect.
Not spoiling.
Why are you
so
alone?
many things we're not allowed to say, but anyway, and today we're filming promos.
Oh, okay.
Endless amounts of promos. Today is so much fun.
Well,
Today's
it's
the
good
most
for
boring
us.
day of the entire production. Today's the one day that we all kind of dread.
But it's good for us because that's what we get to see. We don't get to see, you know, anything else behind the scenes, so we can see the promos.
Well, you want to see the glamour? I'll show you the glamour. This is what's happening, and this is where we are. As you can tell, there's ancient Rome back there. I don't know if that was actually the set that was built for Zeffirelli's movie on St. Francis of Assisi. And that is another thing there, and these are lots of people, because to make promos you need lots of people. Hello.
Ciao. Oh, there's Julio. Ciao.
And they're going to kill me. How are you all?
Everybody is good.
Okay.
We've had quite a few people pop in already today, and they're all from all over. We had not just Paris, but Mexico, like I said, and we had Chile, and we had Costa Rica, and we had Canada, and yeah, so everybody seems like they're doing pretty good.
Okay.
And yeah.
I kind of think this is a really good opportunity also for me to just check in and catch in. There you go, catch in. There's a new one. And just say hi to everybody, because it's so surreal. Normally now we're supposed to be doing concerts, you know, and as we said in the last time we had these chats, it's just life has completely changed. At the same time, I'm happy to be coming and having fun and working on this, and I'm also working on other stuff and other music, and we've got lots of fun collaborations going on. But still, I know that this was a time for concerts, and the situation's not getting any less complicated right now. So it's not as if we can turn around and say this is what's going to happen with certitude. And until there is certitude, there's not going to be any false promises. That's my policy, and I really think that's the wisest thing to do. And I see other people confirming things sooner, and I just don't know how. You know, now we're starting to get a larger picture of the whole situation. So I would just want to say hi to all of you, and to say that I'm sorry that I'm not on stage, and I'm sorry that you're not dancing and singing with me. But we'll get back to that. And today I saw, Deb, that you posted, you reposted someone's video of me at Bercy during the Love Today moment. And I got goosebumps. I was like, oh my God, that's me. So I do that. I also do that. And I did that only a few months ago. So yeah, it's pretty, pretty strange. But
I think
over here we're having fun, and the show is very different. It's a really interesting energy. It's almost as if the circumstances within which we're making this show, X Factor in Italy, have changed so much that it's given the production the permission to do all the changes they wanted to do for years, but they were afraid to do, or maybe the owners of the format used to say, no, you have to follow our rules. Now there are no rules, and they don't give a damn what anyone else thinks, and they're making a show that tells as much a story as possible. So we feel it. And maybe I hope that in the content, the little bits that you've seen and some of the backstage stuff, you feel the energy that's very positive, very warm over here. And that's because we feel like it's something slightly different, you know, in a strange time.
No, that's cool. And it does seem like you all have a very good relationship so far from what we've been able to see. And we're looking forward to that. And, you know, it's been, you know, we were talking right before you came on about, it was 7 months ago today, the show in Bercy. And
yes.
So we're remembering that. And then talking about, you know, other shows that didn't happen or, you know, so yeah, that is it's a big topic of conversation when you're, you know, a fan and you want to see.
Yeah, and also I know that, you know, when also a lot of you spent a lot of money on tickets and in a lot of territories there's a lot of incertitude about, you know, those refunds and whether it's vouchers or whether the shows are postponed. I mean, there's so much confusion. And a lot of it, in my opinion, is not very fair. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get sorted out. I'm not going to start speaking generally for something so complicated where each territory has different policies, but it, you know, it will be sorted out. It has to be sorted out in the fairest way possible.
Everything takes time, and a lot of times, you know, people get impatient, and when you don't know what's happening, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that things are complicated. Things are not just...
Sorry, there's mosquitoes. So many mosquitoes. And I'm going back to film with like a giant red spot. Yeah, you're right. Well, we forget sometimes that it's complicated, but you know, then again, I think overwhelmingly we all we know, and I think that's from what I've seen, 99% of the kind of that community that we have built all together also understands the reality of what's going on. And how complicated it can be. And for the 1% that don't, well, what do you want me to say?
That's easy for you to say. Yeah.
No, I know. Let's not get into that.
But no. Well, it's really good to see you doing something anyway. You know, it's better than just sitting there and kind of waiting. I mean, that's.
But I'm never just waiting.
Yeah. I believe that. Yeah.
I'm never just waiting. But I think it's, you know, we'll see what, you know, there's lots of other stuff that is coming out and we'll see, you know. And some of you may have seen also that me and my sister, about a year ago, we started designing all these little tissues. And I thought it was such a fun, random project to do. And then all this stuff came out at the same time, and it was kind of strange. Tissues at the same time as everything that's going on. Anyway, nonetheless,
it's perfect timing. It's
perfect time. Well, we like them. We think they're fun. We love the idea that something so popular and so completely accessible. You know, because the Swatch watch still, nonetheless, cost, you know, 89 euros. And the limited ones cost, you know, over 100. And now if you try and find them on eBay, they're even more than that. I've got to go film. But anyway, something as fun and as accessible as something like that. But we still try to tell a story. And I will tell you all the story about it in the next few weeks. But for now, I'm going to go and film. Otherwise, I'm going to be told off like a little schoolboy.
Well, we really appreciate you making the time for us.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Bye, guys. I send you all my love. Hasta luego a todos.
Bye, bye.
Salut tout le monde.
Nos vemos.
Ciao. Bye.
Ciao. Ciao.